I decided to go to college to complete my degree so I could take my career to the next level. I felt like I needed to prepare for the potential for a job opening that may come my way down the line, and I wanted to make sure that I was ready for it. I didn't want to let an opportunity pass me by. So it was important for me to get ahead of my potential career path. I also think that I wanted to know more about different subjects. I mean, we learn different things every day just based on our experiences, and you're limited by your experiences. And so I wanted to kind of know things that I wouldn't be able to experience in my day-to-day life, like Buddhist philosophy. I mean, you know, I wouldn't have had that without Professor Emanuel. And economic forecasting. I mean, who knew I would like economic forecasting? But that was Professor Garrity that introduced me to that. So there were things that I just wanted to know, and it was nice to be able to expand my mind further than what my experiences could take me. I think for me the most challenging thing to making that commitment to come back to school was myself. I think you know, most people, they go to college right after high school. And unfortunately, my mom had passed away right after I graduated high school, so it kind of puts those plans on the back burner. Then I fell in love and got married and had my son Nigel, and there was always a good excuse as to why I couldn't go back to school. I think once I let myself be a priority, I was able to make that commitment, and it was the best decision I ever made. It was interesting that when I first arrived on campus, the first thing that struck my eye was there was one entrance and one exit, and a guard posted right at the station there, making sure that everyone that enters that campus was legitimate. And knowing that I'd be going to school in the evening, that was hugely important for me, the safety of being able to go to classes in the evening and know that I don't have to worry. For the adult studies program, it's catered to me. It's catered to my world, where I'm not just focused on education. I'm focused on trying to run my family and work. So they've developed a program that meets my needs. The class sizes are, again, small, so I feel like I have a voice in the classroom. And the time structure is perfect because, you know, I'm getting off of work and I'm able to make it to class, but then I'm not getting home at midnight. It's a structure that fits my world, and I think Virginia Wesleyan has done a really good job of talking to the adults and understanding what their needs are, and then going after it and making a program that works for them. I think the faculty and the staff at Virginia Wesleyan made it so meaningful because they knew my name. You know, it was important to walk on campus and see a professor, and they knew me, and they would say, you know, "Good morning, Mavis," and it was just intimate. It wasn't as though I was this little gnat in this big organization. I felt like I was a part of the organization, and so having that closeness with the staff really made it doable. It made it so that it wasn't so overwhelming. I mean, thinking about going back to school after years and years and thinking that you can actually keep up after having a family and working, and so it's very overwhelming. And so to know that the staff and the faculty were there for you, it made it so much more reassuring. The reputation of Virginia Wesleyan actually made my shoulders kind of stand up a little higher. It was nice to know that the school that I spent eight long years had my back. It wasn't something that when I had it on my resume that someone was going to question its validity. I would recommend Virginia Wesleyan to everyone. Liberal arts education, you can't beat it. I think it takes you outside of your bubble. I mean, you know, business, I'm a business major. Business was great, but it was nice to be able to step outside and learn some other things and to become a little bit more well-rounded. And Virginia Wesleyan did that for me. It made me a well-rounded individual and gave me the confidence to take on things that I probably wouldn't have taken on if I didn't have that, you know, piece of paper behind me. So it was a huge decision to take that leap, but that day that you're walking across that stage and you are getting your diploma, you know all those years of hard work and test taking and paper writing and group projects, oh how I miss the group projects, that it all paid off. And it makes you stand real tall, and it's no one can take that feeling away from you.